The Roar of Remembrance returns this month with the 5th annual Low Country 9/11 Memorial Ride. Hundreds of motorcycles will gather in North Charleston to honor the lives lost on September 11th and unite the community in remembrance, healing, and pride. Let's welcome back founder Gary G-Man Goldman and Haley Andringa, events coordinator and marketing director for Low Country Harley-Davidson. Glad to have you both with us.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Good to see you again.
Good
Long
to
time.
see you again, too. 5 years and going strong?
At least, yeah. The ride, yes.
Well,
5 years.
And it's hard to imagine how many years have passed since 9/11 took place. So tell us about the beginnings of this ride and why you felt the need to start something.
I'm from Long Island, New York, and lost 3 friends, high school friends. Wow. 2 were firefighters that went in, Tommy Hetzel and Bobby Evans, and never made it out. And Jill Metzler worked in the building, too, and she couldn't get out. And I've always wanted to do something in remembrance. It's always weighed heavy on my heart. A friend of mine was walking across out of New York, who I'm still friends with since 9th grade.
Wow.
And I wanted to do something. And they do a silent memorial walk over the Ravenel Bridge every year. T. and Griffin does that. I wanted to do something to remember it. I'm out to dinner with a friend of mine, Kelly Golden, who you know. And we were talking, I'm like, what if we got some motorcycle riders together to escort the walkers over the bridge for the silent memorial walk that they've been putting on every year since '01. And she goes, that's a great idea. So I called T and the organizer. He goes, that's great, as long as it's not political, let's do it.
Sure. Yeah.
So Kelly reached out to 2 MCs, motorcycle clubs. I reached out to 2. We met at the bottom of the Arthur Ravenel Bridge, and 190 motorcycles showed up for the inaugural ride, which just, it's amazing.
I'm sure that was very touching. A lot of these, Haley, are your customers.
Yes, they are.
So how did you get involved in all of this, and tell us about your role?
Yeah, so this has been going on for them for about 5 years, and as the founder, he has kind of like moved his way around the Low Country to make sure that everyone kind of gets represented. But last year, one of my old coworkers got in contact with him to discuss the motorcycle ride and how they wanted to make it bigger, make it a little bit better, and like what they wanted to improve on, and just the space in general. We knew that Low Country would be a wonderful space for that. So the 5th annual one will be hosted with us, and my job is just to kind of facilitate everything, make everything happen. Whatever dreams he would like to come true can hopefully come true.
Year after year, the mantra is never forget.
Correct.
Never forget, never forget. And rather than seeing things getting smaller or fading away, we're actually seeing the opposite with you at the helm. So Gary, I think you speak on behalf of so many people who live here who've known someone personally who remembers that day as if it were yesterday, even if they didn't lose someone in those tragedies. And what are you hoping that the Low Country does take away from the love that you're putting into this event, the compassion that you have for the survivors of these family members that they lost as well? I mean, they're members of your own family, your friend family. Yeah.
One of the days of patriotism I'll never forget is September 12th. We came together. It didn't matter the differences between any American. It didn't matter anything about that. We were all Americans. We sold out of American flags, lapel pins. They had impromptu concerts, candlelight vigils. That day of patriotism, that's what I want back every day.
Yeah, every single day. And what do you hear from those who are participating? I'm sure you get to talk to a lot of riders like yourself. Not only that they're doing something that they love, but they're doing it for a bigger purpose.
The ride has brought together so many people that ride and that don't even ride, they come together.
Yeah.
We were inviting everybody, even if it's just for the camaraderie, to tell the stories. These 3 girls do these rides every weekend, and they want to know more about the ride. And I told them the history of it, and they were just all in. I said, find me when you come to the ride. This was the 3rd annual ride. And I'm like, what did you like? They said, we loved going over the bridges. We loved the scenery. What didn't you like? The rain. I'm like, well. So
unfortunately, nothing we can do about that.
No, except come on, Sonia and Bill.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah,
come on, Dave.
Our Sonia Stevens, our Dave Williams, they're going to do their very best to keep the rain at bay. Haley, do you want to give us the details on the event? Tell us where to meet and what hours?
Yeah, so as far as our timeline for the day goes, we are going to start bright and early at 9 a.m. Our vendors will be all set up outside as well as inside the dealership at Low Country Harley-Davidson. We will have our registration up on the stage area, so you'll come into the dealership and make your way towards the back, and then you'll come on through, you'll do all of your registration paperwork, liability, stuff like that, and then we'll go through, we'll have some of this memorabilia available up on the stage as well.
Free breakfast?
Yes, free breakfast, free lunch.
Yes.
Everything food-wise is covered.
You've got
for
a raffle?
You. Yes, we have a raffle. We've got all the different things. So you'll be able to kind of put in for that raffle up on the stage, come on down, and then enjoy the vendors while they're out in the mornings, grab your free breakfast, and then we'll start to line up and do everything for a small beforehand ceremony.
And then you're going to see drones flying overhead, so don't be
Yes,
alarmed.
ma'am.
It's all to gather footage.
Yes,
so make sure
absolutely.
you powder your nose and you're ready to go. So for more information, you can text 911-RIDE to 843-252-0255. That can give you some more information there. And again, this is the 5th annual 9/11 Low Country Memorial Ride, Saturday, September 13th at 9 a.m. Make sure you get there bright and early. I want to thank you both so much, and thank you for helping us to never forget.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be back after this.